Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome to your monthly reading for October 2021. Thank you for being here. We're going to do a reading. Oh, we got a pop out for you. We're going to do a 3-card spread reading. Take a step back, take a step forward, or stay put, or take a step forward. It's going to be a little more in depth with each individual card, so we won't be doing any clarifiers for this. And don't mind, I got some white on some of my fingers here. Just was doing some priming before this for some miniatures I'm going to be painting later. So, but thank you for being here, Aquarius, and let's take a look at what we got here for you. So we're starting off with 7 of Swords, Page of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. All right, so right away with the 7 of Swords, taking a step back is kind of taking a step back into, it can be protect mode here, where you can see the person with the 7 of Swords is trying to carry all these swords away to protect themselves from this army here in the distance. They're trying to, protect themselves from being hurt. So this could be you kind of taking a step back into more of a self-preservation mode. I'm not necessarily sounding like it's life or death for you, but might be just taking a step back into kind of more of into your shell or something like that, where you're trying to, protect yourself, suffer as little, harm as possible here. It can also be saying you're taking a step back into sort of more of a do-it-yourself attitude. You can see this person is trying to carry all these swords on their own. So maybe you want to take a step back into sort of being a little more independent and taking a step back that way. So those are possible outcomes for you taking a step back. There's also kind of this liar, cheater, stealer energy with the 7 of Swords, but I don't feel like you're stepping back into that. And I don't think that's something, if you have come from that, I don't think that's something you want to go back into. That, that's just no way to live, really. But, that is an option as well. If you want to go back to that, that option is always on the table here. In your stay put position, we got the Page of Wands, which is a fantastic energy to be in. Page of Wands is someone who's young at heart, so it could be you being young at heart, very creative, very passionate, very bold at this time. Very much in kind of like, I want to start up something new. I want to start up this, I have the spark for something in my mind, and I'm going to start up some sort of project or some sort of thing here. So I like that a lot. Just very, if you want to stay here, just, kind of act sort of like a teenager, kind of, be a little more young and naive and such, and be a little, let your hair down and kind of party and things like that. So that's a nice energy to be in, but also being very bold, very much a go-getter, and very creative too at this time. So that's fantastic to be in. If you want to take a step forward, we're taking a step forward into the 9 of Swords. Not really a nice energy to walk into or be in whatsoever, the 9 of Swords. While everything that's going on with the 9 of Swords is good, it's just sort of a place where your mental, sort of like your doubts and fears and stuff are kind of amplified. Now, it is saying you're in a good place. There is all these rose patterns on this blanket to represent sort of saying that you're in a bed of roses, meaning you're in a great spot. Things are going very good. But with the 9 of Swords there, it is also representing sort of your fears and doubts and your nightmares and, anxieties and stresses over whatever's going on. But they're but they are imaginary. It's sort of things are going good, but you're kind of freaking out for no reason. You can take a step forward into that good stuff, but just if you do, be mindful that you might potentially step into a lot of negativity, right? You might step into that as well. While you might step into a good thing and could be a new job or, a new relationship or just something. It's a general reading, of course, but just stepping forward into something that's very good might come with like the added worries and concerns of when the bottom will fall out on it, when will the other shoe come down, that sort of thing. But just, if you think you can handle that, if you think you can deal with that, then absolutely take that step forward into that good position. Like I say, it'll be a good thing to be in. It's just, it's that mental side you have to take care of and have to be very watchful for here, Aquarius. But yeah, this reading, it's a little tougher than a lot of the other ones usually are, where there's kind of like a clear through line. I feel like staying put is probably your best option, to be honest, because you have that Page of Wands energy, where you're very much wanting to be very creative and young at heart, and bold and passionate. That's wonderful energy. So if that's what's going on with you right now, I suggest staying in that. Just sticking that out, because everything else around you seems like not necessarily the most positive place to be in. It feels like you're either going to be on the defensive back here, or trying to bite off more than you can chew, or you're stepping forward into something good, but it's going to cause you a lot of worries because of that. So that's what we got for you for this reading, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. If you want to help out the channel, you can always hit a like down below. You can subscribe to the channel, and of course share this video, and check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. Thank you again for being here, Aquarius, and I will see you in the next video.